Alright, hello everyone, Simon here, and let us continue our Cities Skylines game. So we are pretty much at the end game, right? We only have like a few more things to unlock. Actually, we only have one more, basically. We need to get 20,000 squares of commercial, and then we've pretty much unlocked everything. I think that I'll end the playthrough there. The thing about this game is the end game is not that interesting, to be honest, because we've solved everything. I mean, the first problem we had to solve was traffic, and it took us a little while, but then we designed these highway junctions, which essentially solved the traffic problem for us. And then we had the negative achievements, which again took a little while to solve, but then we solved those as well. And then the game is just kind of easy and not particularly interesting. I mean, we're just growing the city slowly. Is this right? Is this where? Okay, I was here. And we are saving this for residential, and we are expanding commercial stuff up here. So the first thing I want to do is, because there's actually no ore in the ground anymore, I'm going to change Rocky Road. I'm going to remove the ore specialization from Rocky Road. So I'm going to policies. Actually, how do I remove the? Oh, here. I'm going to remove the specialization because there's no ore in the ground. We're no longer extracting ore. So I'm going to convert this to generic industry, because generic industry is better for jobs, I believe. Although it does need to actually destroy everything before rebuilding everything. So like this, it only has one level, right? Whereas this stuff has like 3 levels. So generic industry has 3 levels to upgrade. And the jobs profile, you see like 4 highly educated, 2 well-educated, 1 educated, and 1 uneducated. And so that profile compares favorably to this, which is mostly lower education. So for the generic industry has a better employment profile than the ore specialization, which is less educated. And you can see how there's like 18 over-educated workers because everybody's highly educated, and so the employment profile doesn't really match the education level of my people. And so we're gonna change it. It's gonna change it so that hopefully it's gonna work better for our city. Although it does mean that it reduces our... Well, that's okay though. It lowers our demand for offices a little bit because it provides more employment. But we don't need any more offices because we unlocked that already. So we only need commercial now. There's a tiny bit of demand for residential, but there's still that stuff to fill in, so we're not going to touch that just yet. What I might do in preparation, although there's actually power lines here. Let me just, in preparation, put a power line across here. Let me go page up. So we're going to put a power line from there to there, across the highway to there. Why does this not want to? Alright, let me just come put that there. Like that. Because if we zone this stuff, then it's gonna get power from this thing, which is what we want to do. There's a bit of empty space here. Not that we can do much about it because there's the train track. Alright, so again, we're just gonna wait for the city to grow. Which is fine. I just want to look at this stuff. So there's paths. Let's see. Pavement path, nicer to walk on than gravel. They offer access to pedestrians. Gravel paths allow pedestrians to walk fast and easy where cars cannot go. I've never used these, and I don't know if this is worth anything. So if we put this page down. So these paths, space already occupied. So if we put this down here, you can't build buildings next to it, it's just a path that pedestrians can walk on. You can't build houses next to it, and I don't know if it's worth anything. I don't know why that's useful. I'm not sure that it is useful. Footpaths. I suppose we might like footpath over the highway, like these junctions here, where you can't actually walk across. We might consider footpathing over the massive highway junction, but I don't know if that's necessary. I don't know. I don't know what they do. I don't know if it's worthwhile. We don't see all that many pedestrians anywhere. Like almost everybody is in cars. There's a few pedestrians, but mostly it's just cars. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth anything to do. The city is really interesting. Like if you zoom right in, it's actually kind of interesting to just look at stuff. There's a bus stop there. Ice cream shops. Maybe we don't spend enough time zooming in. Oh, is that a problem? It shouldn't be a problem. I think it's just a bus. Although there is an intersection really close to the roundabout. That's a little bit bad, actually. This is a little bit bad. Why is this like this? Who decided to do this? Oh, it's because it's... That's a little bit bad. Although there's no congestion, it's not the best thing in the world. I think we can actually make this bridge lower and connect closer to here. Should we do that right now? We can do that right now. What is this? Why are all these cars? Oh, it's just a traffic light. Maybe I should do this. Just because I can. Alright, well let me demolish that and that. And we're gonna try and ramp down a little sooner, right? So we're gonna start here and then ramp down. Let me just turn off the snap. No, turn off the snap. We can ramp down sooner. The other thing we want to do is, in fact, ramp up closer to the train track so that we can ramp down sooner, like that. Right? And then we delete this one, which is going to be slightly disconcerting to those guys. But we're going to extend this. Let me turn the snap back on. Extend this just past the park and join that up. And I'm going to join this up here. And then we're also going to upgrade this to the trees. So that gives us the longest stretch between the roundabout and the intersection. And that should actually improve things quite a bit. And so we're going to come back here and zone this back as commercial. It also gives us a bit more commercial zone as well, which is good. Alright, that's an improvement. Although that bridge is really steep. That's really steep. And you know, this is really close. Look how tight that is. It's a little bit odd, but we're kind of, you know, maximizing the amount of stuff we can fit in here. We might even just come over here and well, that doesn't help all that much, does it? No, it doesn't help all that much. Let's just leave that alone. Sometimes, like, you think, oh, you can fit a road in here, but then, like, 3/4 of the space is just taken up by the road, so then you don't actually get any more space for buildings. So it's kind of useless to do that. Alright, that's slightly better. And we can do stuff like this in a lot of places, just kind of zoom in and tweak the traffic. Not that it benefits us very much. Okay, so this stuff has filled in now, mostly. There's still a bit of empty space. I guess we move over here. Which, let's see, healthcare has great coverage. Fire, we need better coverage. How should I do this? Should I put it closer here or the other side? I can't actually put that there at all. Where is the fire station? Alright, let's put that. Fire station. Police station. School. We could use some schools. For happiness more than for actual capacity, because we actually have way more capacity than we need. High school, but you know, it still makes people happier, so slope to steep, that's embarrassing. Let's put high school there. University, well, let's not do university, they're expensive. And then parks, let's just put a couple of the really good parks. If I can fit them in. Nope, I can't fit this in. This is like the best one, but it's also difficult to fit. Let's put one there like that, and maybe... Nope, the train tracks are in the way. Let's put a few smaller ones then. Like one there. Maybe like put one there. Sure, that looks good. And then zone residential. I can probably put like a power line across there as well. Maybe just zone residential around here for now. Alright, let's power line this. Actually, I need to page up. Get across that. And then do that there. Doesn't really join up, does it? Let me just do that. And we have water. We do have... Alright, we have water, we have power, we have everything. And we just wait for people to move in. Should I zone more? I can zone more. Let's wait until there's demand before we zone more. And commercial is slowly filling in. That is filled in there, good. How is Rocky Road doing? Still plenty of space. So you can see how there's like jobs available now. Whereas before it was, you know, all filled with jobs and just not as good before, alright? Alright, good, so that's gonna employ more people. I like that. And we wait for the city to grow, and there's power problems. How should we do this? Can I join that to there? Come on, that joins up. Okay, that joins up good. Alright, that's good. And yeah, alright, I'm just gonna wait for that to fill in. Maybe zone a bit more. The simulation does slow down a little bit as we head to the end game. The game's trying to keep up. So all of this stuff is still growing. Like you see stuff like that, there's still jobs available. Oh wait, crematorium. Did I Oh, we should put some other stuff in as well. Let's put that there. For some crematorium coverage. And yeah, good. Have the residential stuff grow there, and then have some commercial stuff here. I should keep pushing this way, right? How's my oh, garbage? We need more garbage coverage, actually. Look at this. It's getting a bit pale back here. Although I don't think it matters all that much. Where should I put the garbage? Maybe it doesn't matter. Let me just put that there. It will create pollution, unfortunately for these guys. Let's see. Healthcare is fine. Fire and police. Eventually, want to put fire and police back here. Let me just do that now. And parks, of course, everybody loves parks, so we're gonna put in one of these big ones back here. That should keep everyone happy. Alright, and we're gonna zone commercial. Not that there is quite this much demand for commercial at this point in time. But that's the thing that we need to unlock. Let me just zone all of this, why not? Alright, and there's plenty of room to grow. And apparently there's more demand for residential, so we're going to zone this stuff here. Like that. And I guess we'll also zone this stuff here. Like this. So after all that time, finally we've got some extra residential demand. And it has been a long time since we had that. Alright, good. Good. Expand. Might as well put that there because we can. Maybe that too. Although the coverage, the school coverage back here isn't great, is it? Oh no, it's pretty good. It's well, it's okay. Could use a school there actually. Let me just do that. Health coverage, fire, police. Alright, that's all fine. That's all fine. Yes, more people. Yes, and no commercial. There's a bit more demand for industry. I just want to keep checking here if if this is filled up. Because as long as this is not filled up, there's no point zoning more offices. So like this, there's still gaps where they haven't quite built all the factories in yet. These are max level though, so that's good. I mean, some of them are still upgrading. So that's gonna be doing that for a while, and we continue to wait for the city to grow. So the power situation looks like that. When that joins up here, we can remove these power lines. Alright, great. Awesome. And that's actually joined up the power there, good. Oh no, are the trains jammed again? The trains are jammed here. Yeah, okay, well. Ooh, that's embarrassing.